Hello, we are live. Yes. Essentially I just wanted to kind of like do another stream for the week because I missed last week. I felt so bad that I missed last week, but I live in America and things are kind of getting scary. So, um yeah. I hope you guys forgive me for not coming to stream last week. I was not really in the best headspace. Um, so I hope you guys understand that. Yeah. And we're just gonna be like doing base cleanup, um, and kind of, just kind of vibing and talking about things a little bit, being real, kind of like blending a little bit of escapism with being aware, which is something I know a lot of people don't like doing. I know, but it is unfortunately very necessary. Some of us can't ignore what's happening right now, and I don't think anyone should. Um, so here we are. I actually have not moved from the last time I think that I was in this world. Not sure what's even on me. Okay, interesting. I must have been trading with a wandering trader for sure. um Something I did want to do though is incorporate some brown mushroom into this. It makes more sense for me to focus it on like the inner paths and the outer paths being like changing this back. I still don't think I have silk touch on an axe. I don't, yeah. So I've been chopping everything down with I've been chopping everything down with that. Yeah, things have been pretty scary. Um we've, you know, discussed even like the possibility of having to leave the country. Obviously nobody wants to do that, right? This is our country, this is where we live, and nobody should, be ran off um their land, right? But this country has done it before and I'm sure they won't hesitate to do it again. Which is kind of like the saddest aspect of it all, right? Is that none of this is brand new. None of this is undocumented or unheard of. But it is our reality currently. And I think it would do well to remind some people of that. You know, anyone who's been told that they're exactly like, white people, or um that they have the same rights and that they're treated the same in this country. Anyone who's disillusioned that much, I just feel like you should know. You should at least know, hear it from me first, that you are still unsafe. As soon as they're done pointing the finger at US citizens, literally, because these people are US citizens, um, they will point the finger at you. And I hope that we are prepared. All those people that think they're different or that they're safe, and all those people who think that Trump and his administration won't come after you, I'm so sorry to tell you that you are mistaken. It's sad, and I shouldn't have to talk about this while playing my favorite game, you know, but this is the reality for a lot of people that we have to face. we have to face the facts. We have to look at the writing on the wall, right? And right now, the writing says that black and brown people are not safe. People of color are not safe. Trans people are not safe. Women are not safe. This goes past whoever you think they're targeting. I'm letting you know right now, it's not true. They're targeting us all. Um, and they've convinced everybody that we're all in a war with each other, unfortunately. And yeah, so I wish I didn't have to talk about this. No, I understand that people like having their escapism and they like having their extra space to, you know, escape from the realities of real life. But some of us don't have somewhere to escape to. And I don't think we should be forgetting about each other, to be honest with you. I don't think now is the time to be talking about me, right? I think it is the time to be helping your neighbor and to be active in your community and to speak out and to be attending protests. I can also recognize as well that it's not safe for everybody to do that, you know? It's not safe for everybody to sort of put themselves in the line of fire. And I don't want anybody thinking that I'm asking that of them either. I just ask that people care and that they educate themselves and that they stay educated on what's happening. Because it's not just Americans who are affected. It's not just, undocumented immigrants, even though you should care about them too, you know? Now is the time to care about us all. And that the truth is, like, it's always been the time to care about human beings. You know, I feel like I shouldn't have to beg people to do that. But I'm really depressed. I am so depressed and sick and lost at where we are as a country and what that means for our future. I have pretty much decided that I can't have kids in this climate, which sucks because I don't know. I didn't always used to want kids, but since meeting my partner, I've been wanting to have kids more, and it sucks now that that option is pretty much that choice is pretty much made for me. And if I get pregnant, I don't have certain protections, certain unalienable rights. Yeah, those things don't apply to me as a pregnant person in the US. So, yeah. Yes, indeed. It is scary. I am scared. And I don't think it's a bad thing to say that, I'm not like promoting bad things. I just want people to be aware and in the know. And I don't think that's a lot to ask, please. I really don't think that's a lot to ask. This will all be path block, hopefully. Like, not path block, path. I have a few path stuff that I was preparing. So I'll go ahead and lay that out as well. I also started work on the road system network. So that is also going to be what we're going to be working on today. Essentially, I'll just go ahead and fly about. And I hope you guys don't mind my my rambling or my tone. I honestly don't really have a lot of new words to present to this conversation. I don't really know how to take any of this information, besides just being like angry and sad and scared. um I spend a lot of time being silent, like just in my own house, but I know I don't have that big of platform, but whatever platform I do have, I want to spend it on promoting the things I believe in. um I never thought I would have to do that really, but human rights are not as common as they should be. You can see here I was kind of laying out this, but yeah, we also do need to prioritize being joyful and doing the things that bring us joy. And right now, Minecraft is still on that list of little things that I can get joy from. Here, as you can see, I kind of experimented a lot more with the path, making it more predominantly this tough brick. And I would like it to be a little bit more muddled as well, and like busier parts of the city like this one. But you know, I feel like it also makes more sense that it's not as taken care of when it goes into like the rural, like less trekked areas. But to me, this little trek to the barn is not that far. To me, the people who work this barn are like, they come into the city to sell their goods. So it's practically like it's still in city bounds. I expanded this wheat farm as I said I would do. Um, Not a huge fan of this white wall, honestly. I was just trying to make this area decidedly different. And one of those ways I thought was in its infrastructure. So, yeah. I also want to make a like lava place, like a lava store in one of these areas. Right next to the mine would actually suit pretty well because they need to smell everything and then go over here and trade with the smiths, which this is my smith house that I completed. I think I completed this one off stream. I think it's pretty much complete. We need to go over there anyways. I just love this window detailing here as well. I hate those people, honestly, that are like obsessed with their own builds, right? But if you're not obsessed with it, then is it really doing its job, right? I feel like you should, obviously you don't have to love everything that you build. You see here I tried to fix the roofs. Not the best at roofs, honestly. But and here was like a simple like A-frame roof. Not the best with roofs still. And there's these need a lot of decorating still, and I didn't finish this one because I was collecting more resources. As you can see, we don't have that many beds left to house. But I would like to house some more people this week, if not everybody. And I would like that all of the paths to the things I've built. So all throughout here, all the way there, and obviously over here as well. I would like all of these pathways and farmlands to be complete. I'm not really big on starting a new farm in this area before I deem winter over. Honestly, I was gonna stop. Like, I was gonna stop. Um, Hello. Okay. I was gonna stop being in this part of the world. Sorry, that is literally my washing machine. I hope that's not getting picked up. Um, I wanted to migrate to a new part of the world and update to the experimental features, but I think I'm gonna wait on the experimental front um until hello. Do I need any of this? Yeah, I was thinking about waiting on the with the experimental stuff until they have either released or I go at somewhere new. I think my next goal is gonna be making like a little Mediterranean village. Um, and I fully acknowledge that it seems pretty silly to be doing what I'm doing right now. Like, even just to be playing video games feels silly, but it's also so important. Like, it is incredibly important to display, not that we are unbothered, but like to do the things that bring us joy because they're trying every single day. They, as in the Trump administration, as in the conservatives who are attempting to overrun the country and start a coup, they are attempting to assault us with information, and make us scared and terrified for the future. That's how they want us to be, but they want us to be docile. They want us to be docile, and they want us to be, just stand in line and do what we're told. But newsflash, you can't do that to people. You can't make them do things that they don't want to do or that they don't believe in. And I think they're going to become aware of that pretty soon, you know. So yeah, this is honestly like the one thing I have control over right now, and it's keeping me sane sometimes. And even this, I've stopped playing as much Minecraft as I would like to be playing, and I had plans. I had so many plans for this area that we just probably won't be able to get to this season, this winter season. And I've had to be okay with that. But yeah, please note that that is due to the political strife in my country where I currently survive. Yeah, I hope that we can get out before things get too bad. But honestly, nobody really knows what that looks like. Nobody really knows when are things too bad, you know? And I feel like we're all just kind of sitting back and almost like just waiting. Obviously, a lot of us are still boycotting certain businesses. You can do that. Um, Definitely boycott the businesses that people are saying to boycott. It's sure you're uncomfortable with not buying from Target, but a lot of people's livelihoods were upended because they stopped selling their products there. And with the trade war, things like that don't just go away overnight, even if it was solved tomorrow. So if you live in Canada, Mexico, anywhere in the if you live anywhere in the northern hemisphere, I just ask that you stay aware and diligent as to what these countries are doing and how it affects you and the people that you love. Please, if you can't find a way that it affects you, keep looking, because I promise you that it does. I promise you that it does affect you. And you need to take all of this personally. Again, I know it's something a lot of Minecrafters don't talk about, but I do. And I take my work as someone who likes to speak out against these things, as someone who thinks it's important. I take this work pretty seriously. I take the actions of the US entirely seriously. I know the consequences it's going to have on just our economy at the very least, not to mention our culture. And it's signs that we've been seeing for a while now. I don't want anybody to be like, oh, this is unprecedented. Nobody would have ever guessed. Like, yes, they could have. People have been predicting this for a little while now. And the people in charge had options. The problem is that not even all the people in charge can agree. Not even all of the people in charge can admit exactly how terrifying things are. Um, so, yeah. Not trying to scare you guys. Not trying to seek pity or anything. I just want to kind of spread awareness a little bit each day, because that is honestly one of the only things that I can do as a person of color. I can spread awareness and I can raise kind of like concern, you know? I don't always feel super safe boycotting. I don't always feel super safe going outside my house, honestly. You know, I don't believe in guns. I don't believe honestly, I really don't believe in war. But just because I don't believe people should do war doesn't mean that it doesn't happen, right? So that's kind of the thing I've been grappling with a lot. Is that it still happens. And there's very little for someone like me to do about it without resorting to such measures. So, of course, I don't want to be like them, but I fear that we're no longer getting much of a choice. Um, and that's about as depressing as I will allow myself to be while playing my favorite game. Okay? Thank you. Thank you for listening. If you listened this far. So, I've been collecting camels because I just thought it would help for me to take all of my resources back. And I would like a stable somewhere. The thing is, I'm not sure if I think the stable would suit over here, because I would like something else built along this road. I think a stable being one of them is pretty interesting. Um, Maybe somewhere over here or on this hill. But I also thought it would make more sense for the stable to be over here when people enter, right? Sorry. When people enter the city, I thought it'd be cooler if there was like a stable nearby. It could be on top of this breeder as well, because they have carrots in there, which is obviously part of feeding like those kind of rideable animals. But I want there to be so many stuff. I thought honestly building a little hotel on top of this would be nice, but I don't think we're gonna be able to build a hotel before March. So I'm not sure. We I right now I'm planning on at least streaming this week and next week in this part of the world, but um I don't know. We will have to see what that's going to look like, if like how much we get done. If we get done quite a bit, like I was telling you, that I would also love to have a little lava farm here and a mine entrance, just because I feel like that's pretty important for any village, is to have a mine entrance and to have somewhere that you get materials close nearby in the area. And having a lava farm would mean that we never have to use our coal for that ever again for smelting. um and I think the stables would just be nice as well for building in the future, because I have not beaten the game. And honestly, I'm curious to see how long I can go. I mean, I've gotten this far playing Minecraft for 5 years without ever beating the dragon. So we definitely have the option, like the ability, if you will. I feel like this road's a bit big. Oh, and I know I wanted to transition over to the mud brick. I'm just not sure if I should start with little patches of mud or if I should do like stone brick as well and then go into the mud. Maybe not. Maybe we just keep this one and do patches of, right? And do patches of patches of mud brick and mud, packed mud and stuff. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to take out some of these trees so that we can get the pathway lined up a lot better. Because this path will come through here, right? And then this is when it'll drop down a level, right here. Let's extend that a bit. Oh, the sun's going down again. I'd be happy, honestly, if we just got the path done today. I'd be really happy if we somehow if we somehow completed the roof on that last apartment, that would be nice as well. But I'm not delusional, you know? I also noticed that this needs to turn quite harshly. So... oops. Alright, let's take down a tree. So satisfying. I love taking down these big trees. But yeah, I've said things on other social medias, but I've not really said it on like my Simi Crafts platform like at all. Some things that our family is doing is making sure that we have a good amount of resources in case anything happens. A good amount of resources include anything from like regular hurricane prep, right, to just gathering, like buying another extra pack of toilet tissue that you don't need right now. I'm not saying to stockpile and take resources away from other people. I'm just saying, you know, maybe it's a good idea to get that extra pack of tampons, get that extra birth control. Make sure that you have access to these things just on the likelihood that it is, you know, if you don't think the world is going to end, that's fine. But, you know, it is a fact that prices are going to go up. So if you enjoy paying the prices that you pay right now, then I think you should prioritize getting, like I said, just a little bit extra. A little bit can go a long way. We still have to get some like water bottles and stuff. We don't buy that stuff normally. But obviously we don't really have that much of a choice. So bottled water might be really important. How much more can I carry? I can carry a little bit more. Let's go on the edge of these trees and just take out these like extra bits, you know, outside the 4x4. I found that if I plant them like this, yeah, I get less leaves. Like they're a little bit too close. I get less leaves. But if I make it to the top of one, then I could theoretically go like hopping across the treetops in order to get to access to the rest of the wood. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard. I'm still drinking my coffee. I also don't typically do oops, can't carry anymore. I don't typically do like impromptu streams. I don't typically stream in the morning at all. But I just thought maybe I could do like one stream in the afternoon, in the evening, and one stream in the morning. I thought that could be pretty smart of me to do. Simply just on the basis that I don't think I'm going to be able to get that much done. I'm proud, honestly, of everything that we've accomplished so far in the past few months. But I actually don't believe that it's as much as I originally wanted to. Yeah. As for how long we're going to be streaming today, I don't know. It's already been half an hour, so I'm pretty much just vibing. And I think that's what these impromptu streams are going to be. I don't know that I necessarily want to keep them impromptu. I think that I would like to have one on Mondays and one on Thursdays. Before, I think on my channel, I have it as Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I just don't really know how like effective I can be at that, because on Tuesdays I still very much like need to do stuff, and Mondays I'm still just kind of like figuring out what I want to do for the week. So I actually thought Mondays would be a little bit easier to do like this kind of like impromptu stream where we just want to get a lot of things done, right? That tree has to come down. I don't think I have enough space to take down the whole tree. Oh, don't get caught. No. But yeah, trying to keep my head up, trying to write to document this experience, trying to educate people about this experience. And if you would like to help in any way, I would just say to, don't just follow me. Like, only follow me if you want, if you like my content. I think if you really want to help, then to donate to things like the ACLU, to, still keep donating to like Gaza and other countries like Congo and Sudan, because sorry. Yeah, please do that, because the US has stopped foreign aid. So if you too believe that that is a bad thing, that they should not have done that, especially because of diseases like HIV and AIDS, then I would encourage you to contact your local authorities, your local representative, and discover what people like you, what they're organizing and what they're thinking about doing, because it's a lot more than you think. And I think it might help some people to feel a little bit less depressed, if you will. But yeah, stay aware, stay active in your communities, and stay kind. Yeah, and that, I swear, that's the last I'm gonna talk about it today. Ugh. just wanted space to like... Ah! Oh my god, he scared me. I heard him, but I don't know why he still scared me, you know? Jesus Christ. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Fixing up some of the landscape as I go, simply because I don't need all this dirt. And I would rather have it fixed. Oh, okay. You know what we can do? Is we can join up these two platforms. That way we have a little bit of a raised section. And we'll take out this sand. We don't really need sand anymore, thankfully. But it's still nice to have. Okay, yeah. It's still super nice to have, like, the actual sand. Can you heat up my coffee? It's not good, but it's drinkable. I've been struggling to figure out a good at-home alternative to getting coffee, like to drinking my coffee, because we normally go to this little coffee truck. It's like a food truck. We normally go there, but you know, it's not always feasible to... It's just not always feasible to buy coffee. It's not probably smart to continue buying our coffee when it's something that I can easily make at home, and it's something I used to make at home all the time. So, yeah. Period. I'm not muted. Hmm? Actually, I wanted to fix up this terrain a little bit. Little water cave is so cute. Okay, so I have fixed that, but have I gotten all... Okay, I have. So I do need... Yeah, I want to take this away. Okay. And then if we break these, they should fix themselves, right? I know I just collected a bunch, but I want to fix the lake too, girl. It's something that's been on my list for a little minute. I hate when it stops like mid-break. Like, what is that, dude? can kind of see what I'm trying to do with this little mound here. Just kind of make it a part of this land a little bit. Um, Is there anything on me that we can stash? Because I feel like I'm working with very limited space here. Okay. We'll go stash that too. Okay. You guys get the point. Lighting this too will be necessary. I'm not sure this goes anywhere. I think it literally just is surrounded by land. But we can say it's a nice little lake. It is a little lake. And it looks like it could connect to this little area over here. Oh my gosh, something I've been needing is ice. So this is like the best little pond ever. And we'll just bonk. And we'll collect some of this as well. Just enough that just enough, I guess. And then what I'll probably do is actually expand this to connect over there. That way there's like a trade center right here by this barn, which will be really nice. And then I can make another set of docks over here. I'm actually not sure how far this goes. Does it connect to the ocean as well? It's a nice little river here. Oh, it does. That's lovely. That's lovely, right? And there's even a good ice spikes. There's even this nice cliffside here. I think that's nice. There's some pumpkins over here. A lot of this terrain does need a good bit of work, but I do like the basic structure of this river. I think it has a good amount of like twisties and turns. There's obviously bits like this that I'm like, ugh, that can be pushed back, you know? And we could even just take off this whole little excess part of this little island here. You know, chop that up a little bit. So it still curves, but less so than it does now, right? Big enough for boats to come in. And then there's also this area as well, which I've never gone and looked into. But look at that cave, I mean. That's cool. There's also another cave entrance over here. That one looks way more promising. And it's still, you know, you have access to water over here as well. It's not in render distance from where I am right now, but you can see, you know, just how far this is. The barn would still have access to trade. So, yeah. Please no spam. Please no spam in my comments. I really don't like that. I don't really want viewers if the viewers are not already here. Okay? Thank you. I would rather have my viewers organic, that is. Okay, so we have this road leading. And by the way, let's just combine the ice. I know I have some things that I could drop off. This could be more emeralds, so that's why I'm taking that, because it's a whole stack. And let's keep moving. You see what I mean? I just kind of get distracted by like things I know I want to do. Um, this looks like enough space for like a proper road with wagons and such. I've also been, getting rid of the snow when I can. Probably make some more mud. I'll probably need more mud, honestly. I could even expand out this land a bit so that it doesn't look as skinny. Like, all this water doesn't really need to be here. I don't see why things need to come so far inland. We can probably cut this short and replace this all with like land, a lot of it. If anything, dude, I don't mind a little river, but this is a bit much, don't you think? For like the river that comes all the way around. I think it just could use a little bit more land in this area. Which means all of this river ice is going to be taken away. I feel like I was trying to open it up more, as in make this on like a little peninsula, like almost like its own little island. The barn and the animals and stuff, which could be cool, but they have access to all this water here. I don't think it's that crazy to completely leave this part landlocked to fill up this little river here. I'm still filling up the river though on the other side of the island. As you can see, this pond here, this little area was in between these two roads. It was a whole big lake, but I've now made it small enough where I can just have a little place to farm my sugarcane, which I should honestly shouldn't have to do that. I could do that on the edge here, right? But I know all this land here is going to be pushed back a little bit. I would much prefer that the hills are more uniform, especially like over here. This can be pushed back a bit. I don't mind hills that look like this. I'm not going to do that much work on them, honestly. But as you can see, I have prepped this area for another field, which I think will be really cool. I might end up moving all of these and putting them over here and putting another kind of like farm here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm starting to think that the bridge might have to start over here and then hop bridge, be almost like a circle around the whole thing. I want it all to be very walkable. So, yeah. I'm still obsessed with this house though. Super obsessed with it. I think it's my favorite build in this area so far. We've only built 3 things this season, but I'm pretty happy with that. Now let's actually make it connected, right? Like a real road. Um it's okay. As we are just over the hour mark, I encourage for everybody take a step up. Make sure that you stand up, you get some water. I was quiet because honestly, I finick a lot with my path works. At first I go in and kind of just get what I can get done, and then I go in and I try to make it like follow the block palette that I want it to look like from above. As you can see, I don't want it to look too blocky, but I also want it to look like a natural path. Um, yeah, and this will likely change, but you can see the general idea as to where we've started and where we're trying to get. Still a lot of work to be done, I would argue. And yeah, we should definitely get a decent amount of dirt for connecting things up and expanding this land a little bit so that we can place builds here. I think that'll be a good goal. Very, very finicky because as you can see, it turns and then it opens up. But I want it to have a nice turning. I don't want it to be like so sudden. Well, that looks better. I feel like it's probably arbitrary to you, which is fine. I don't really mind that. Can now get rid of these. We can go drop off our dark oak that we collected. No, exactly. It is that's exactly how it is, you know. They say they want to combat these things, but in actuality it's not what ends up getting done. And I think that's why I just felt like it was so important to me to have said something, you know, than to not say anything at all. How are these people not refreshed? Okay. I got somewhere for those. I got somewhere for these and these. I have somewhere for this too, so what's going on here? I will just actually, do I want to cook the sand? Yeah, I want to cook the sand. I have an emerald trade for glass, but it's not the best. We got leather hats in here. It's not going to stay here. All of this stuff in here, tools and armor, will get switched to another place. Right now it's temporarily in here, in this house, but I only want this smith's house to be for the smiths. What is the black box of spending? Oh, I didn't know that. Disgusting. I'm sure.
They're spending all my fucking money on these other countries. It's like, brother, what? What are they stopping you from getting Ebola? You want to get Ebola next week?
You would think that answer is no.
But the answer is, I don't care, man. My money's going to
Well, I see how people believe it, you know. I just don't understand how you don't fact check. That's the part that gets me personally, is the fact checking it. You can believe whatever you want to believe, but the truth is a very big difference from, you know, however you feel. While it is nighttime, I am going to try again trying to grow this mushroom. Oh, keep doing this. Come on, don't be like that. Well, it did not grow. Let's try again. We'll collect everything that we can to go put inside of the bone meal machine. Oh shit. My bad, y'all. You better not blow up my road. I put hard earned money on that road, dude. He just came out the backwoods. Thinking this is also causing a problem. Come on, just grow. Is it still, do you think it's these walls? I only had these walls here to block out the light. But I don't want to spend a stack of bone meal on this. Okay, let's try this again. Am I crazy? Why is it not going? Like, why does it not grow? I'll take this one out too. If it can be planted, surely it can be grown. Come on. Should I get rid of this one? Let's try this one. This. Do you think it's these trees actually? Do you think these trees are too close? I had a spot in the Pale Oak Forest where I was literally doing exactly this, but I don't want to go that far. I want to be able to grow this mushroom right here. I don't know what to do because it's not going to grow by itself. I had all this stash of bone meal. If this doesn't work now, then calling the cops. I would never do that, but come on, am I too close? It can't be dark enough. Oh, what's happening? It must not be safe enough, dark enough down here. I don't know. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go into my little mining area and I'm gonna go ahead and put back some torches. Let's go see if I can do this underground. I don't actually need brown mushroom right now. So if this doesn't work, then it just doesn't work. You know what I mean? Okay. Surely this should be enough space. I wish that they would just grow without bone meal, like if you give them enough time. But they won't. They will only spread, you know? Okay, let's take out this one too. Okay, we can all agree it's pretty freaking dark over here. And this should be enough space, right? Screw it. Screw it. I don't know what's happening. That's all of the energy I'm going to expel on that. We have plenty of materials to get us started. Hold on, guys. I gotta use the bathroom. Make sure I don't die. I would just like to point out that I would like to add rooted dirt and coarse dirt into this to help blend that with the landscape as well. I think that the peachy color of this mud is just a little bit stark contrast to the green. Eventually there'll also be like lamp posts and things lighting up the road because it's my world. I would like to put as much infrastructure as I can. So there's that as well. So I'll probably get a lot of packed mud back from this. It's kind of the entire idea, right? And honestly, once I get through most of the materials that I have, I think I'm willing to call it for today. I feel like I've done a productive stream already, you know? And I'm pretty happy with that, like with how it turned out. Definitely just want to go ahead and get as much of this done as possible. I don't know why I've misplaced so many blocks. I'm just not really good at the game, honestly. just like assaulting me down here. Hello? Fine. They want the smoke. They asked for it. I've been looking for an excuse to take out my anger. I wish that I could have been in higher spirits. I apologize for that. We can have higher spirits on Thursday, hopefully. Hopefully we'll have some good news to report. In the meantime, like, I will try to update you on my community posts on my YouTube channel. Currently not using Meta as much as I can. Heavily considering deleting my account. Deleting my Instagram account. So you'll have to come find me on other platforms like YouTube for now, but yeah. Could probably take some of this stuff. I do have somewhere for ice. I eventually don't really want to keep this stuff over here. It's kind of just picking up whatever I know has a place, like has a home. I obviously have a home for stone. We can make some more. If we make some more packed mud bricks, we can make some more slabberooskies. See? Basically, when we run out of mud, honestly. I'm not sure how much I want to put it up there though, because I think I would like the city bounds to probably be around where this dark oak tree is. Like, it's all a part of the same city, but I kind of wanted like right here to be where it starts transitioning to the tough. So yeah, let's see how far we can make with this. If we can't make it that far, then we'll just have to use the tough. Oh, I don't think we're gonna make it. That's okay. It got us pretty far, honestly. You know what? I've also been forgetting that we need crafting tables. So let's see if I can gain some more materials back by just putting crafting tables in the ground. Considering that there is one right there inside of our house. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You. It may not seem very scientific. That's because it isn't. Did I pick it up? Okay, I got it. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's only because I don't want to have to travel too far to use one. And I've always liked the idea of crafting tables being on the path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure, I'll put it right here in the middle. Yeah, enough where you can't see another crafting table in the distance. But if I jump, I can see one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's the last one. So we have a crafting table close, so we can make some more packed mud bricks, which is important because then we can make more slabberooskies. Okay, this is what should take us down. All right, let's keep going. How does someone spend 2 hours just path blocking in Minecraft, like making paths? I don't know, but it's pretty easy, honestly. Like, I feel I feel like it's pretty easy. Okay, we're just about, which is gonna be important, honestly, because as we start blending in the tuff, we will probably still need like some mud. But what I might not do is put like mud bricks. I might just use whatever I have on me. I don't want to make any more mud bricks because if I do, then I'll have like 20 that I need to put down. So let's see. Is there any way? Let's take this one, put it there. Boom. Let's put that in there. And let's just dot some of these patches, some of these mud patches around. Right? As like showing that it's going to turn into mud soon. Boom. And we can also place like something I've been loving to do is like these little twofers. There. And maybe like another mushroom block here and there. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not the texturing expert. This is just my idea. I think this will help a lot with the blending. Okay. I'm done with the mud. That makes me feel pretty good for now. Let's go see if there's anything I can take with us to clear out these, to clear out these chests that I'm working on. Okay, look at that. That's 8 sand. There's stuff in here. I should probably bring these, honestly. Can grab those. I can grab this. I know all of these have a home. Short grass is just so cute. You can just honestly plant one right here. Cute. Cute. Do I have enough space in here? Let's see what I can grab. Period. Period. Ah. Okay. We'll leave those behind then. It's all about trying to see what we can carry. That's why I love the bundles. I think we can carry this. Yes, we can. This is my ice. The good ones. The good ice. The only good type of ice. LOL. Does this fit? Nope, it does not. It's okay. We have enough space to take back one of our chests. We're getting rid of our chest monsters. This is really exciting. And what about this one? Okay, we still have enough room to carry some stuff. We can saddle that. We'll take a lot. We'll probably take that and whatever we can fit in our pockets. You know, just whatever. Look at that. We could have almost had another. We could have had another chest to take back, but that's okay. A little bit of cleanup goes a long way, right? At least that's my mentality. Looks like we can take one of these chests as well. Why did it? It's never done that before, ever. Jesus Christ, girl. Like, hello? I've never had that happen before. Ever. I guess I'll just leave that chest behind. And I think I would like to take... Oh, I can fit a few things in there. No biggie. We'll just take our sticks with us. Yeah, because this doesn't look like it's about to get empty anytime soon. Actually, if we push our vines, which honestly we can just take some of this stuff with us. doesn't need to be taking up room in here, right? Especially stuff that we know we want to use in the village. So, yeah, we have plenty of space in here to put these vines, and then we can also take out the chest from here. Let's see what we can get rid of. Let's take our grass. Because who doesn't love a good grass? That's it. Let's go do some cleanup and some organizing. I'm pretty happy with this. Let's see what it looks like from above. I can already tell this little area here is a bit skinny, but I'm not too concerned with that because, like I said, these are going to end up getting a bunch of rooted dirt and quartz dirt, but I need that stuff first. You know, I need access to that stuff. And then as you can see, all of this here is going to be tough, which we have somewhere in the village. And I honestly don't really worry about the way the path in the village looks too much. Just as long as it looks natural, I guess. I'm not too sure. But yeah, we are cleaning up this area little by little. And once it's clean enough, then I'm happy. I'm content, you know. I'm talking no trees up. I'm talking we got connected roads. You know, these projects are finished. You know, we have some like gates over here so that this stuff doesn't get trampled. There's no more iron golem problem. Once that's the case, then I'm okay with taking a rest from this area, just like mentally, and then we can go start building up another part of this world. But remember, guys, this is still the same world that we started last year, which is just really cool, in my opinion. No abandoning, we just updated, you know, and we'll update again. We will in the coming future, in the coming months. I know that I want to get rid of the snow. I want to get rid of the snow. I do. And I want tidiness. I want certain trees around here, like dark oak and pale oak. Those are the trees that I want native to the area. Yeah. But I also want to go to another village and start building stuff up, you know? Here, I'll put my propagules. I will also put my saplings only because, yeah, I will likely have to go right back in these houses. But for now, what? How did he get in there? I can't let one out without the other one, right? How did one fall in there? Honestly, that's his business, right? He got stuck. That's his business. Don't care. Let's get 2 emeralds and see if this guy will sell us this. See if he'll give us this, if that makes him fix his trade. Sometimes that does, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, see, perfect example. We don't have that much space in here to be putting extra stuff. So I will have to put more extra stuff upstairs. Should I do signs upstairs? Signs and buttons upstairs. I feel like I don't grab those that often. This I feel like should go with the warped wood itself. Like the stripped ones, the stripped options should go there as well. A little part of me wants to say that doors should go upstairs as well. But if we have space, then I'll just leave it down here for now. See, okay, I know this goes in here. This has to go back upstairs. What else? I don't think anything else belongs there. As far as like being in here, this belongs in my pocket. This has a home. Okay, just for now. I know these are being used for that. And matter of fact, once this burns up, this last stair, I'll put this dark oak boat in there as well. I mean, do I have any boats on hand? I don't. Maybe that's a problem, you know? I do think fences I tend to reach for. I tend to reach for like pretty often. So yeah. I don't have a boat on hand. Hmm. I kind of like the idea that they would use scrap wood for. I'll just let that one despawn, honestly. But I like the idea that they use scrap wood for their doodads. They use scrap wood for like you know, keeping their house warm and stuff. Honestly, I'll just take this right here and we'll make more sticks. Why not? This is an extra backup. Okay, don't have any sticks anywhere. No, but I do have some stuff that needs to go upstairs. And I want my trapdoors easily accessible. I want to know exactly how many trapdoors that I own, you know. What should I burn next? Honestly, this might sound crazy, but spruce trapdoors. I mean, spruce doors. Regular spruce doors, because I feel like I have so much of them and they're not really serving me much of a purpose. If I need to make more, then I'll just make more. For now, we'll put it in there. And then up here, we have extra tools and armor for now. I do have a saddle. I thought I didn't have a saddle. I thought I couldn't ride my camels. It's so sad. But I do. I can ride them. Nice. And like I was saying, I don't think my signs and my buttons are super necessary for now. So up here, we'll have to have extra scrap wood. Like, ideally, it would go in here. So I'll push all of this stuff up. And I'll put it at the bottom. And scrap wood, like signs and extra scrap wood that doesn't fit downstairs. Which I think is fine. Oh, I don't think I ever showed you guys the inside of this house, which we need to go into anyways. So I kind of decorated it a little bit. Not much, though. It still needs, like, flower pots and flowers. A lot of these establishments do. As you can see, we have this bottom floor. I'm obsessed with this staircase. I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure if I showed you guys. But this is where all of I want, like, my tools and extra tools and armor and stuff. I want them all here. Extra bundles as well. This has a bunch of beds that I picked up and a bunch of deep slate that I collected because in my mind the Smiths would collect a lot of deep slate and I just ran out of space at the other stone house. This is also for the nether. I have my nether box in here for now. It's not going to stay there. It'll probably be moved to the hotel. Here is where I have my dirt and such. Looks like we have a good amount. I definitely do need to make some more mud soon, so we have plenty of dirt to do that. This is my ores box. I will just put my extra lava bucket in there. I think that's fine and smart to do. I'm pretty sure my ice goes in another house. And my white wool as well. Yeah. I know for a fact my mushroom block goes in another house. And everything else on me I just kind of keep in case. This doesn't need to be there though. And again, everything else on me I just kind of keep in case. Here's my other sticks. And that can be composted. So, okay, I'll just... Police? I don't like that this is so symmetrical. But I don't want them getting into my farm. Okay. This might be pretty wasteful, but I'm just gonna dump it. I don't really care. There's this little inside house, in case anybody has missed it. Terracotta updates on the terracotta trades that I've gotten so far. We got a good amount of stuff, especially for like this winter area. And when I do start doing more fantasy builds. I think I put my stone up here. Nice. Yes, ice. There we go. Natural stones. I don't think I have a place for my mud, dude. Seems a little strange, but nope, I don't think I have a place for my mud. We could fit another like set of chests, but I think it would be just a little touch out of reach. That's kind of why I have it the way that I have it in here. Just because I still wanted it to be easy to like maneuver. For now, I mean, I guess I will just throw my mud and brown mushroom block in here. And other than that, we have this. This is for like all my glass stuffs. And I know I wanted to put it... Get out of my way, get out of my way, get out of my way, get out of my way. Please. Please, for the love of God. Glass is something that I reach for pretty often. So I'm just gonna go and put it in here. Like, just shove it aside, you know? Okay. And yeah. Oh my god, and look how cute this is. The little patio. They could dip it in their little safe lava and back in the cauldrons. Pretty cute. Oh, here's some more path blocks. I should probably put the mud in here. Damn. I will. I'll move it. But we are now at the 2-hour mark and I'm gonna go. I think I've done a lot this stream, except for the tiniest little bit of path. But I'm pretty certain I can get that done pretty quickly off stream. And when we come back, we can do more building maybe. Hopefully. I want to get all this decorated. And I want to expand the path back here. You can see it needs to connect up over there. I need to move the cows. I need to move the sheep. But I also want more automatic sheep farms. So maybe like automatic wool farms. So maybe over here, like in little huts, and more little huts I can have them. Or maybe on this hotel, maybe it's a sheep hotel. And maybe that's where the automatic wool farming gets done. But I thought it should be closer over here, so especially so that we don't hear it, you know. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of this. Look at that. It's a cute little path, cute little road. Yeah. Um, I hope you guys didn't mind me talking about American politics too much. Right now it seems pretty difficult to separate the two, like separate anything from American politics right now. Um but yes, I hope I help change someone's mind or help anybody feel like a little bit comforted knowing that not everybody is ignoring this. It's very serious what's happening. So I look forward to seeing everybody on Thursday at 4:30 Central, 5:30 Eastern. Um and yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for making me feel just a little bit better. Okay. Bye. See you next time. See you on Thursday. Anthony Bridgerton and Black Widow. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Interesting. Why not? I'll leave it on that.